Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfield again. This is episode 25. We are planning to get to well, we're gonna wait for the service. We're gonna have the service for Sam, and then we're gonna move on into the end of the main quest line, and by the time we get through that, we should be 35. So in our next life, we can hit the new content.
We'll be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma.
Oh yeah, we kind of made a mess of your place, bruh. Okay, it is time to get down to the memorial. He still hasn't.
Constellation is no stranger to loss. Our own founder left on an expedition and never returned. It is easy to talk about the glory and excitement of breaching into the unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words.
Sam's dad's here.
Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something.
Where is Cora?
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing. So, instead, I thought I would quote something that gave me comfort a long time ago. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind, but what we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny whitecaps on a massive surging sea. There's more, but those are the parts that speak to me the most. Thank you.
That was really thoughtful, Mateo. Thank you. Does anyone else want to say anything?
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is one of those occasions where it's hard not to look inward. Our friend is gone. There's no afterlife, or second meetings. No God in heaven that is curating a perfect ending for him. So it's up to us. We are what lives on. If the pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from this. Humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private.
You all might not like thinking about this, but when we die, everything about us breaks down, decomposes, gets eaten up by insects and microbes. Or due to the lack of a biosphere, we are simply carried away by space and time until we sizzle in a distant sun's corona, or get pulled in some gravitational field and coalesce with other debris. Not comforting, huh? But I disagree. Do you know what I find uncomfortable? The thought that after I die, the universe is just going to stand still forever. Could you imagine? The fact is that the universe goes on. That life goes on. That things do not just sit still. That right there is the comfort that I need. Yeah, we die. And some people go way before they should. But the universe doesn't care. Not because it's evil, but because it's infinite. Ever expanding. And who wouldn't want to be a part of infinity? Even if it's just for a short while. Listen, we don't worry about ourselves before we were born, do we? Of course not. We emerge from the universe as we return to it. And for one beautiful moment, we are here, together.
Yes, that certainly was an interesting perspective, Barrett.
boy. I've lost my boy. What do you mean? Nothing wrong with me and my son. Sure, we yell. Families are supposed to yell at each other. It's what keeps us honest. If you can't show your worst side to the people closest to you, who can you?
Hi. So many people here. So many people saying goodbye. Is this supposed to make everything okay? Make everyone feel better? What's the point? It's not going to change anything. Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
All right. It's time to make our
Need some work
next
done?
design.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Stuff here.
Sure, have at it.
So we're supposed to install a bunch more a bunch of modules, and the easiest way to do that is actually just to stick a bunch of junk on the ship and then take it off. I know that's kind of lame, but the ship is fine as it is, so it's not like we need to, right? So we will delete those. And stick some structural stuff on. About a couple of rando stuff. I don't remember how many I need to do, but let's see how many that gives us. Alright, well, 15. So we need like another... We need some more. How about the most cowling and a spine. And one error. We got max length, width, or height. Okay. Get rid of that, and we'll put okay, now, oh, I just want to leave now.
Okay, no problem.
Now we get all this junk off here. Put our wings back. If we can. Nova wing, there we go. What color was that? Yeah, that'll work. Close enough. All right. Accept. And go get our Starship design rank 3. Alright. We gotta install 30 modules, which will be pretty much building a whole ship. But I wouldn't mind getting another weapon engineering, which means we need to craft a bunch. So we'll go hit that. Hopefully craft 15 weapon mods.
Welcome back.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Yeah, thanks, Barrett. Alright. Let's see if we can do anything to this guy. I was talking about wanting... No, the flechette rounds are still the bomb, so I guess that's all we get for that. It's got a choke on it. Okay, no scope. Oh, we don't have any titanium. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna ruin it with that. Fully automatic. Nice. This guy. Man. Can't really... Full-on long suppressor. It would be nice if we could get armor-piercing rounds. Maybe we can research that stuff. I haven't checked the research table in a while. If I can still find one, there we go. See what we got per weaponry. Come on, give me one more titanium. Dang it. Not enough adhesive. Man.
Hello.
Okay, well, I don't think we get much extra out of that.
Need something?
Nope. I don't know what we got, actually. Oh, too far. Magnetic rails. Nah. Yeah, we'll put a compensator on you. We only need 11 more. Well, that's fine. We'll get there. We don't have the sealant. Okay. Maybe there was a good reason for me to be picking up all of those. things, but it's okay. Alright. We're good for now on that. We'll get there eventually.
Talk to me.
No. Alright, it's time to go do some actual missioning.
Yes?
While we still have time.
Yes, you...
Alright. That's fine. We gonna do some jumping. Alright, we gotta go there to a level 60 world.
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here. Quite the opposite. Our ship's full of the faithful, Sanctum Universum. Happy
That's
to talk
great.
if you're inclined.
No thanks.
You don't want to. Safe travels, stranger.
Grav jump spinning down. Just look at the stars.
Well, you finally show. No more words. A fight in the heavens themselves. Here comes.
Right, that got me.
Tagged their engine.
Yeah, run, boy. Yep. Alright, buried temple time. I probably should have gone and bought some 50, but alright, I'll run from here. And loot me some ammo. Didn't actually want that helmet, but you know, you get what you get. In fact, I'm just gonna drop that helmet. and I can't hit him. Yeah, I kind of know my way through this.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we...
Would you shut up?
Damage. Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it. Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us. Can't see another soul off to the void so soon. No. No. I'll pour one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook. What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? Is some Starborn trick? Come to mock me before you twist the blade? Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time? Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning. Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
Okay, unless I missed something, this is about the most annoying part of this mission. I don't know why I'm picking up some of this stuff. The ammo, sure. But I am not going to need most of it. It would help to go into this with a full what's the weapon we want to come into this one with? Not that, that's for sure. I have all good weapons. Should have gotten something junky. Guess we'll go with that one.
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite.
Where's my dude? Where's he at? There he is. Yep. Yeah, they show up with the weapon you've got. at the time that they show up. So the first batch, if you can give yourself your weakest weapon, you have a better shot. And if you've done a high persuasion build, then now's the time to turn on all your stuff if you don't want to fight these guys. Which I've fought them a whole bunch of times and don't need to. It is kind of a fun fight, but we're gonna press through and get a hold of the actual new content. And a Paramore. I think that's it for bonuses.
Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifacts. As always. I'm sorry it's come to this. More talking? I'm a little disappointed. No. Wait. I want to hear this. Fine. Really? Well, I don't know about either of you, but it's been a while since I felt this old. Perhaps it's time to put this all to an end. At least this once. Here. Take the artifacts. Before I come to my senses.
Yep. Like I said, we're gonna go through some of the other content, the standard content, in the next universe, and get a couple more levels before embarking on this one. Of course, helps if you jump right.
Now that you have all the artifacts, we should talk.
Okay.
So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating. I know that, and believe me, I feel it. The destiny of it all. But after that, what happens? Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is. I really turned you into a true believer, didn't I? Oh, what have I done? All right, let's get back to it. One more jump into the unknown. I have something I need to discuss with you.
Of course you do.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all. Those types of corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life. It is disgusting. Yep. And I'm pleased you recognized that Ryujin almost made a grievous error in judgment. After all, based on your recommendation, they've ceased their work on that disturbing neuroamp technology. Why wouldn't I be pleased about your decision? Can you imagine if that technology had fallen into the wrong hands? The awful things you could force people to do. Oh, it's terribly frightening. Yes, quite. Well, I've certainly taken up enough of your time. Thanks for letting me get that off my mind. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Sarah.
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is essential to the safety of every living thing in the settled systems. You should be proud.
I am proud.
Indeed. Leaving that problem unchecked could have made the situation go from bad to worse. I only wish that the United Colonies chose to exterminate the Terramorphs with the experimental microbe, instead of choosing this ridiculous Asili solution. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a risky choice you've made. Minimal risk. Are you sure?
Yep.
The Asili solution might take years, perhaps even decades. Meanwhile, the clock is ticking for humankind. That sounds far too risky to me. Well, I'm disappointed that you didn't trust the science. Unfortunately, locking away the Lazarus plant instead of eliminating it adds to the risk. Anything that accelerates the Terramorph life cycle should have been completely removed from the equation. Why take the chance? Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. I appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to listen to my opinion on the matter. I'm sorry if I've said anything that jeopardizes our working relationship. When you have a few moments, there's
Holy
something
cow,
I'd like
no.
to discuss.
No. We're done talking. I want to talk to
Our journey seems to be coming to an end. So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place.
Alright.
I do not know if I would say the same. More that I accept it. I'm ready. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? I do too. But the emissary makes me doubtful. They are both the person we lost and someone else entirely. If we do not see each other again, then this is goodbye. I am proud that I was present for this journey.
Alright. Later, Andresia.
If you have the time,
No,
I wish to speak to you.
I don't have the time.
Always knew we could pull this off. Finally, these new universes won't know what hit them. For forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out. I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is a are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one. You wouldn't be the first person to say that. Well, not the multiverse part, obviously. Although, from a chaos theory perspective, maybe. Come on. We didn't do all this not to take the final step. Now let's get going. Got a minute to chat?
Nope.
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours.
Alright. Is there anybody else
Good to see
important? Yeah, you're coming with us, Lynn. I'm not even gonna ask you. It's time to go.
We have liftoff.
Goodbye, all this stuff.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
Right. Actually, before we do that, can we get all the way out, please? Thank you. Alright, we don't need the weapons, engines, or the shield. Oh wow, okay. We just had to put a couple into the grav drive.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity. Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least not this you. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place, the Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? Fair. I wonder what your decision will be then. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
All right. Next time, we are going to go be...
By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary,
Piratey.
the path to the Unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn. The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars. The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
Yeah, so we're gonna go be piratey next. Very piratey.
Ryujin Industries dismantles the internal neuroamp and keeps its existence a secret. The company is successful, but quieter. Every new operative that is hired hears the story of your rise through the corporate ladder and looks to emulate your success.
Alright, it's time to make the leap.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
I don't remember how to get out of these things. I think you have to see at least the first little bit of it. Tab, escape, and enter are not working, so once I figure out how to get back to it, get out of it, we will come back. There we go. Skip. Okay. That's me again. Yep. We're gonna stick straight up. I think maybe we will maybe be not a UC native. Raised enlightened. Why not? Yep. Still Angua. We'll go the second. Yep. So we don't have to go back to Vectera. We're in Vectera, but we'll go to the lodge. So, Starborn spacesuit Astra, O2 resource, nice, reactive, nice, and a balanced boost pack. Yeah, all pretty nice. Pretty decent starting one, and we still have our skills and our skill points. I'm actually going to spend one. We need 7 more on that one. Alright, we could get more health. Yeah. And we need more... yeah, more stealth attacks. That's probably good for now. Right. This is our ship that we start with. And it's actually very fun. Now, these ships aren't actually all that great, frankly.
Unregistered starship. We're detecting... well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You are clear to land in New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Right. So as soon as we get enough money, we will be ditching that ship. Yeah, okay, first we're gonna talk to this feller here.
Whoa! So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hey. I'm
It's
glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. Well then. The Trackers Alliance has been following. There you'll meet with...
Right.
Wonderful.
We're just gonna skip through some of the dialogue
I'll
here.
be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember...
Because we've talked to her before. And
I assure you, this unprovoked attack on a united country.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
There's not really a lot of point in going slow through some of the dialogue. If you want to see the dialogue that I've skipped, you can always go back and watch my previous videos. I won't skip dialogue that we haven't seen this playthrough though. Or I'll try not to.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
So we could go back through all the missions, but we're gonna do what we're gonna skip that.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Oh,
Why don't we
Walter.
hear her out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if she's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
Blah, 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 blah,
So,
whole story.
that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armory. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them. I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? We should leverage that. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others. I hope that other Sarah of yours knows you're safe. Now let's get those artifacts.
Oh yay, they
You're
gave
not
me
quite the
a
angel I
warrior's
thought may
dagger.
have made the artifacts, but a miracle nevertheless.
Even
A
the trace
dagger.
physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are.
Something.
Right, a dagger. Yay. Alright, well, that is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching.
It is customary to say, welcome home. That
Jesus,
is not
Vasco.
dimensionally accurate in this case.
I'm gonna go somewhere else where I can talk. As I was saying, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And I will catch you next time.